Good morning, Poke fans! It is me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac, coming back at you with yet another episode of Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we conquered Iron Island, the mine, I guess, that is owned by Canalave City, alongside the fedora-wearing, anime-haired partner, companion, guy, thing, Riley. And he offered to give us a Riolu egg, which we have not gone back for, and we probably won't, because I'll probably forget after this episode. But more importantly than Riley, fedoras, or Pokemon eggs, it is finally time, guys, for us to take on our 6th gym. That's right, the Canalave City Gym. And as you can see, we've got Autumn out front, Zuko kind of in the backup position. Maytag and Warbeak are hanging back for this one. Honestly, Autumn's probably going to solo this gym. Like, as much as Maytag soloed Crasher Wake's gym, I feel like Autumn's going to just tear through this gym in front of us. And you can see they're decked out with items. So Autumn's got Mystic Water, Zuko's got the Fist Plate, Maytag's got the Spell Tag, Warbeak, Razor Fang, just because I really didn't have too much, and then Don Zalug has the Toxic Plate. So we are powered up and ready. I figure it's like our 6th gym. We should be using held items at this point. It can only help. And there's that music. Oh, anyone else feel the pre-gym jitters, the adrenaline going? And as you can see, like, they really nailed that texture. That's steel. This is a work site. Like, I 100% believe that. Hey there, champ to be. The gym leader here uses steel-type Pokemon. I couldn't have guessed. Steel-type Pokemon have high defense, so you'd have to hit them hard. That's right. So they got very high defense, which is why we're going special. We're being especially offensive today, guys. And they really don't have OSHA in the Pokemon world. I could just fall right off that. I am a child in a work site. But coming over here, hey, wait a minute. You don't look like you're a steel type of guy. Steel represents an unbending spirit. That explains it. If one refuses to accept defeat, the path to victory reveals itself. Well, I refuse to be defeated by you. So what are you going to do, Ricky? That's not a black belt name. Apologies to all the Rickies out there. It's a perfectly fine black belt name. But say hello once again to Steelix. We saw them in Iron Island. We could have trained on them for a little bit more, but we didn't because, I mean, honestly, we're probably going to be okay. But this thing's at level 38. So that's how you know, like, the level scaling is real. Again, I'm amazed that Steelix survived that. That is quad effective special attack. Gonna use Screech. I'm not too concerned about that, just because the Steelix isn't living another turn. We're gonna use Hidden Power Fire to conserve our PP. Could have phrased that a little bit better. But HP Fire finally coming in clutch after all of those episodes of having it, but like really never using it. Again, it would work well against grass type opponents, but it's just like I would never throw this. I never gave up, but I still failed to win. I just wouldn't throw Autumn out against a grass type when we have Zuko in the back. Like, who wouldn't? So as you can see, the gimmick to this gym are these little tiles, which are in fact elevators. So if you step on one, it takes you up a floor. Very nifty, very easy to comprehend. Some of them, most of them are, traps. But again, it's really not too hard to figure out which way to go. This one's just going to take you right back down to where you were. And then this one. Okay, that's taking us forward. Okay, I knew that. I was just, showing off to you guys. So we're going to battle this guy real fast, and then we're going to go hit that other lift and battle the trainer who was up there. A Pokemon gym isn't only about seeing how tough your Pokemon happen to be. It's so much deeper than that. It's a test of you as a person. I mean, kinda? I mean, honestly, regardless of what person's really playing, you level up their He's just got a Magnemite. Is that it? Level 37? Okay, I'm not concerned about this at all. Just too easy. Once again, like I said, Autumn gonna be cleaning up in this gym. Quad effective Mud Bomb, and that Magnemite is gone. Also, I should get into this gym. So much like the Pastoria City Gym, that move was devastating. It really was. It was just the single move. Much like the Pastoria Gym, much like the Pastoria Gym, the Canalave City Gym is the same in Diamond and Pearl as it is in Platinum. 100%. Same layout, same trainer positions. The Pokemon are a little bit different. Up and down, you go on the lifts. Me, I like to battle. All right, well, then battle we shall. But unlike the Pastoria City Gym, the timelines have finally reconverged. The multiverse is no longer torn asunder, as it were. Oh, it's to be expected. Magnet Bomb's not going to do anything to us. We resist that so hard, it's redonkulous. 5 HP. That's it. Okay, Autumn, you don't have to... Autumn, don't make him feel bad. Like, you act like you're giving him a chance, but you're really not. Like, there we go. Okay, good job, Autumn. However, the timelines have finally reconverged. In Diamond and Pearl, Canalave is the 6th gym, as it is here in Platinum. So, we are back, Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. This is the same exact gym layout, and it is in the proper order, which is really nice. Makes it much easier when recording for our little Diamond playthrough to kind of accentuate the differences as we go along. So I'm not going to complain about that one little bit, and the gyms from here on out, I believe, are congruent. They're all the same in the 4th generation, which is super nice. And Autumn growing to level 38, and Autumn ain't done yet. As long as this guy's Jackson keep throwing. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your Magnemites cry, but we have a ground type move. Unnecessary crit because Autumn likes to rub mud in his opponent's eyes and wounds. You got me feeling down. I'm sorry, Worker Jackson. Ooh. Yeah, so that's a dead end. But it was good that we went and fought him anyway. Anywhoomst, moving right along. It is this one that we want to go, which will further us down our pathway through the gym. What do you have to say for yourself? An ace has the knowledge and experience of battling at high levels. I'll demonstrate what that means to a noob like you. Oh, we did it, guys. We did it. We did it. We did it. We got our noob in. Caesar. Oh, Caesar with the Caesar. Oh, that's so good. Okay, once again, Hidden Power Fire coming in super handy. So, we didn't get it in Oreburgh City. Kind of poetic, as we'll see in a little bit here, that we've got it here in the Canalave Gym. That guy calling us a noob. And also, say hello to Caesar, or Scizor, as I pronounce it. I don't know the exact pronunciation. Scizor, I believe it was Scizor in the anime, so we're going with that. Scizor, this cool, dope-looking Pokemon, is the evolved form of Scyther. If you have a steel coat, not only can you evolve your Onyxes, you can evolve your Scythers too into Caesar, which is, I keep saying Caesar. It's because Caesar. Caesar! Oh my gosh, as you can see, it is super strong. Great attack, great defense, pretty slow though. But overall, a very phenomenal Pokemon. It's going to survive the most hits and then be able to dish out some damage. Great Pokemon, cool typing. One of the best bugs out there. Highly recommend if you want it. All right, wow, I'm in the mood to sing a lullaby. Caesar! All right, and this whole battle was just a treat for me. I'm gonna be riding that high for the rest of the gym. So we don't just got lifts, we've got I don't know what you call these, pulley system. I don't know. But again, the gym is not too difficult to figure out. Dead end, just go back the way you came. I don't know what to tell you. It's super well designed. Don't get me wrong, like, this gym is super well designed. I love the aesthetics. They did a great job on it, on the theming and everything. It's just not gonna be the most challenging puzzle. It's not gonna, let's just say it's not, out of all the generations of Pokemon gym puzzles, this one's not breaking top 5. I'm just gonna say it. Someone has to. And yeah, I mean, I'm showing you every single one so that you know which ones are, dead and which ones are. You can kind of guess. I mean, if you follow the trainers, for the most part, you're going to be able to get to the gym no problem. Pokemon and people have worked together for many years. Let us show you an example of that history. All right, please, show me an example of history. Show me, Gerardo, show me an example of Pokemon history that I have not experienced myself. I was there when the holy texts were written. All right, and a mud bomb. Same old song and dance. And let me tell you, Autumn can dance and sing. when it comes to taking out Magnemites or Steel types in general. Nice little 667 experience points, like that. I like it a lot. And another Magnemite, Mud Bomb. Goodbye. Get out of here. You don't even deserve to stand on the same, or I guess in this case, hover on the same platform as I do, which also kind of begs the question. Like, I know, like, Magnemite, a spectacular loss, but it's still a loss. I feel like a Magnemite would be a little broken if it did get the ability to levitate, but you can't deny it's levitating. So, like, I don't know why you can hit it with ground types. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining right now. If I were using one, I'd be complaining right now, but, you know, Ayah! We're coming out swinging with super heavy judo chops. Judo chops. I like that. I love the energy, but I'm pretty sure judo's about throwing and grappling, right? Anywho, enough about martial arts and the methods thereof. We are going to take down the Steelix with a nice little surf. We've got that Mystic Water, so we get a nice little boost here. So we've got a stab, super powerful water type move. That is also boosted 1.5 times by the Mystic Water. I don't see Steelix's any Steelixi? Steelixuses. Any Steelix surviving Autumn's Wrath. What? Line them up. I'll knock them right back down. Bring them on. Bring it, David. We're going to surf. Again, not too concerned. Probably dead. Couldn't be me. See ya. But, I mean, as you can see, like, overall, there's, like, a decent variety of Steel types. I mean, we've basically just seen, that was a complete thrashing. Trashing, not thrashing. Got a lot of Steelixes and Magnemites, but we did see that Scizor once, which was really cool. Anywho, moving right along. Steel is a really cool type. I just wish it was better. It's just, for all of its coolness, the shortcomings are a little too much. By focusing on only one type, you can really see the strengths and weaknesses of that Pokemon. That is very topical, because I was just talking about that when it comes to Steel-type Pokemon. Like, it's a really cool type, and I think it naturally slots itself into the, you know, Pokemon type charting and everything. But it's just the shortcomings of Steel types. It's like a cool type, but its type matchups are just not good. Like Steel, it 100% makes sense that its defenses would be, you know, super strong and everything, but all of its weaknesses, particularly when it's like dual typing, all of its weaknesses are mainly in the special category. So Fire really thrives, you know, in the special category. Recently in 4th generation, you know, can perform in the physical realm, but much more of a special attack. Any Steel-type Pokemon, well, I guess that's not totally true, because ground types are typically physical. Autumn's an exception just because, you know, with like Mud Bomb and everything. Again, that's thanks to 4th gen type splits. But yeah, I mean, overall, like, I don't think the Steel type itself, weighing the pros and cons, I think the Steel cons just outweigh the pros, unfortunately. But nice unnecessary critical hit on the Bronzor, and another Bronzor. And again, like this trainer, I mean, I know she's had 3 in a row. They're all Bronzors, but mixing them up. We hadn't seen a Bronzor this far into the gym, so I can't complain about that too much. But honestly, if you're really wondering how much of a challenge this was, I was not even paying attention. I was mashing A while thinking about the shortcomings of Steel-type Pokemon this entire battle. This isn't even the super effective move, and I've just been mashing A, and I've just cleared these things out like it's nobody's business. And we didn't even get a level off of that. My focus was too narrow-minded. I guess so. But I mean, Steel Psychic is, I say traditionally, a great typing, but that's only because the only other Steel Psychic type Pokemon is Metagross. Like, come on. Quite the legacy there. And, oh, speaking of legacy, well, we'll get to that in just a second. We're going to heal up right quick. We'll give another Hyper Potion to Autumn. And, of course, we are going to be using, I know we have some elixirs, actually. We used ethers in another gym, but elixirs are better. It just restores all your PP by 10 points. So, with our restored team, and by team I mean Autumn, because Autumn's a one Mon team throughout this whole gym. Let's go see what this gym leader is all about. Ah, that's Oreburgh's gym badge. I see. You've defeated my son. What? Your son? I didn't know people in Pokemon games had dads. All right, guys. So, yeah, this gym leader is Roark's dad. But that's no surprise. He still has much to learn. In place of my son, Roark, I, Byron, will take your challenge. That's right, guys. Say hello to Byron. And it makes sense, though, doesn't it? That, you know, the Steel-type gym leader, he's like it's a little better than Rock. And so, you know, his son is the Rock gym leader. Which, honestly, got to be proud of his son for being a gym leader at this age while he's still actively a gym leader. That's pretty crazy. But enough with the familial relations here. Well, I guess not done with the familial relations, because just like your son, we're going to destroy you. So say hello to Magneton, the evolved form of Magnemite. Magneton, brilliant Pokemon. Has one more evolution in this gen, Magnezone. But we have not seen that one thus far. Again, phenomenal Pokemon, can't recommend it enough. Byron's Magnemite in particular, it's got Magnet Pull. If you have a Steel-type Pokemon out, it is stuck. You are not going to be able to switch out. It's got the moves Flash Cannon, Thunderbolt, Tri-Attack, and Metal Sound, which is absolutely terrifying if you're not a Nudie branch named Autumn. We're going to absolutely decimate this thing. In Diamond and Pearl, however, as you can guess, this would be different. Byron, instead of a Magneton, which is now gone, we'll start out with a Bronzor, level 36, the ability Levitate, Flash Cannon, Extrasensory, Confuse Ray, Hypnosis. So a little annoying, but not nearly as, again, it's not nearly as threatening as this Magneton would be. Up next is his Steelix. All right, Steelix coming out here, level 38, with the ability Rockhead. I could change that name, I'm pretty sure. With the moves Flash Cannon, which is absolutely garbage, Earthquake, Ice Fang, which is really important to watch out for, and Sandstorm. Ice Fang is specifically for your ground-type Pokemon. If you're not Autumn, you got to watch out for that thing. If you have a Torterra at this point in time, this thing will come up and absolutely wreck you without you even knowing. Very similar in Diamond and Pearl, Steelix level 36, with the ability Sturdy, not Rockhead, with Gyro Ball, Dragon Breath, interestingly enough, Ice Fang, and Sandstorm. So kind of a similar setup. It will catch you off guard and sideswipe your ground types if you're not paying attention. And last but not least, say hello to Bastiodon. That's right. So, Roark, oh, what's this, my last one? This is where we make our stand. I hope you're standing on real solid ground there, bud, because we have just been mopping the floor with you. So, Bastiodon, this is the evolved form of Shieldon, which is, you know, the opposite of, what's the Mon that Roark had? Little T-Rex looking thing? Anywho, this is the counterpart. You could have expected it. Again, love the theming in this place. The gym itself is just not very hard at all. Bastiodon, level 41, with the ability Sturdy, which would be an issue if this were Gen 5. Holding a Citrus Berry, so it will recover, with the moves Metal Burst, Stone Edge, Iron Defense, and Taunt. So, it's supposed to be a little annoying. It wants to taunt you so that you don't do any statuses and you have to chip away at it slowly. But honestly, I don't think Autumn is going to have a problem. It is Rock and Steel. I could Mud Bomb it, but I don't know. I think Surf would serve us just fine. It'll surf us just fine. In Diamond and Pearl, it is level 39 with the Chesto Berry, so you can't put it to sleep. Oh, look at that. Big damage. I'm actually impressed it survived, though. With the moves Flash Cannon, Ancient Power, Iron Defense, and Rest. So it's got the Resto Chesto set in Diamond and Pearl, so you're going to have to watch out for that. Unfortunately for this Bastiodon, we're not done yet. There's no giving up. Unfortunately for this Bastiodon, that Citrus Berry probably sealed its fate. If it did not have a Citrus Berry, Byron probably would have healed it. So it could take another hit. But that is not the case, and Bastiodon goes down. And probably our easiest gym battle in a long time. My sturdy Pokemon defeated! And we get 4,920 off of that. You were strong enough to take down my prized team of Pokemon. In recognition of that power, I give you this, the Mine Badge. It's Mine Badge! Alright, and we get the Mine Badge, because it's mine. Give me it. It's my badge. Mine. My own. My precious. Having that mind badge enables you to use the hidden move Strength anytime outside of battle. And you now have 6 gym badges. That means all Pokemon up to level 70 will obey you without question. That's nifty. Here, take this too. We're not nearly at that point, so I'm not super concerned about it. But we also get TM91, which is Flash Cannon, which I didn't really get a chance to explain it against his Steelix. Flash Cannon, it's a special attacking steel move, which is very unique, but it's like, are there any steel type special attackers? Yeah, like Lucario. Oh, okay. Anyway, enough getting snarky here. That TM91 contains the move Flash Cannon. If it hits, it may also lower the target's special defense. So it's kind of like a Shadow Ball or a Psychic, but for steel types. Which I gotta admit, can be pretty nifty. Can't complain about it. I mean, the price was right. We got it for free. And yeah, with that, I mean, honestly, Autumn just cleaned that gym out like it was nobody's business. Once again, it's unfortunately the shortcomings of steel types. I mean, I think rock types have that same disadvantage, which is why a lot of starting gyms throughout the generations have been rock type, because it's like, oh yeah, no, it's kind of, a little difficult when you're early on and you have a limited supply of Pokemon. But anyway, hey, that's the mind badge. Good going. You're tough enough to consider becoming the Pokemon champ. Really? After 6 badges? I'd give you a lot of crap, Docky, but you know what? Thank you. That touches my heart. Of course, I'm tougher, so it's not going to actually happen. And we're right back to it. Anyway, Jake, come with me to the library. What? I have known that boy for the majority of our natural lives, and never once has he invited me to a library. Something's up. But we will get to that. Look at him just waiting out there for me. I'm going to watch this, guys. I'm going to make it a point. Eye contact, run across the bridge. We don't care. Well, we'll go see what Docky wants in the library in the next episode. We're going to go heal up Autumn because Autumn's the only one who needs it. And with that, guys, we're going to end it off right there. We did it. We got ourselves our 6th gym badge. So if you liked what you saw, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Running in the doors. Running, here's some more. Running in the doors. Running indoors. Pokemon Gen 4. Pikachu?